Oh, this homie right here. That's him right here. So they went down. They spun a block. Like, oh, that's they mark right here. That's they mark right here. When you see the other cars pull off, you know they blowing him down.
Moments later, the same Charger
stop.
circles back and stops. Two suspects
right
jump
here.
out, one of them wielding an assault-style rifle. Without hesitation, they run down their target and open fire in the middle of the street. Shells hit the pavement, the victim collapses. Within seconds, the shooters are back in the car, speeding off before anyone can react. It's fast, organized, and calculated. The full, uncut footage.
YouTube, what's good, family? So these are some of the worst murders caught on camera in Chicago. I gotta know what's going on in the city. They literally going crazy. Catching hats, catching bodies, running folks down. All black, masked up, suited up. I get nervous on the gas. But let's watch this video together. Let's get straight into it.
Go get that money, don't stop. Let's go. I'm in the spot, it's just me and the hitters. I'm spending quality time with the killers.
In Chicago, some murders don't just leave behind crime scenes, they leave behind footage. Caught on security cameras, street poles, and corner store glass, these killings unfold in real time with no filters, no warnings, and no turning back. Before we get started on this video, make sure you go check out my website in the description where I post viral videos daily, and I'll be posting all of the uncut footage that I can't post on YouTube on my site in the murder surveillance section. But make sure you like and share the video to spread the violence awareness. It was 1:13 a.m. when the confrontation turned deadly on the 7800 block of South Eberhard Avenue. A 20-year-old woman, Melina Brown, stood arguing with a group of females when a man emerged on foot and fired 2 shots into her face. She dropped instantly, but it's what happened before the murder that adds a chilling layer. Surveillance footage captured 2 suspected individuals just moments earlier trying to enter a nearby store. The glass doors reflected their faces as they pulled on the handles. Closed. They hesitated, then turned and calmly walked off. Moments later, Melina was gunned down. No masks, no rush, just quiet, deliberate movement caught on camera. 2 figures moving with intent. Whether one of them pulled the trigger or helped set the stage remains unknown. But that short clip, seconds long, may be the only visual clue left behind in a murder that unfolded in the shadows.
So these 2 people.
Late on a Sunday night, gunfire echoed through the near west side of Chicago. At 10:47 p.m., 49-year-old Hector Negron was driving down the 1900 block of West Fulton when 2 separate vehicles pulled up, each one opening fire. Bullets ripped into his car. One struck Hector under the left armpit. Moments later, his vehicle veered off the road and slammed into a bus stop. Paramedics found him critically wounded and rushed him to the hospital, but the damage was too severe. Hector Negron was pronounced dead shortly after. The shooters fled into the night. No arrests, no answers. Just a man gunned down mid-drive, and the city once again left asking why.
It's like 70% go unsolved.
At 1:15 a.m. on the 3400 block of West 30th Street in South Lawndale, 30-year-old Jason Benitez was found lying on the sidewalk with a gunshot wound to the face. The street was still. No calls, no witnesses stepped forward. He was taken to Mount Sinai, where he was pronounced dead, but surveillance footage told a different story. A nearby corner store camera captured 2 men, one walking into the store, the other seen just outside, pacing. They had arrived together, walking shoulder to shoulder down West 30th just before the shooting. No panic, no urgency, just a quiet approach, a pause, and then separation. Jason's killer wasn't caught on tape pulling the trigger, but the suspects might have been caught on tape walking with him in the moments leading up to his murder. Detectives are watching that footage frame by frame, because in this case, what happened before the shooting may be the key to solving it. It was just before noon on Chicago's southwest side when violence exploded without warning. On the 2400 block of South Oakley Boulevard, in the heart of Chicago neighborhood, a red Jeep Compass headed north. Inside, 35-year-old Leonardo Martinez drove with a 6-month-old baby in the back seat. Then came the ambush. A blue vehicle pulled up alongside them. Gunfire erupted from inside. Bullets tore through the Jeep, striking Leonardo multiple times in the head and body. The car lurched forward, out of control, crashed into 2 empty parked vehicles before grinding to a stop. Leonardo Martinez died at the scene. In the back seat, the infant survived, just barely. Single bullet grazed the baby's right cheek. He was rushed to Schroger Hospital and stabilized. Witnesses described the chaos, glass shattering, tires screeching, and then the silence that follows sudden death. The shooter's car sped off southbound and disappeared. A father gone, a baby scarred, a neighborhood shaken, and no one in custody. On a cool Tuesday evening in Chicago's uptown neighborhood, the quiet of an alley behind the 900 block of West Eastwood was shattered by a single gunshot. It was 7:39 p.m. when police arrived and found a man lying on the ground, motionless, bleeding from a gunshot wound near his right hip. The call came late, nearly 30 minutes after the shooting. By then, the alley was empty. Surveillance footage later revealed a figure sprinting from the scene, leaping into a silver car parked at a nearby McDonald's. The car sped off, disappearing into the night. The man was 57-year-old Kevin Bibbs. He wore a sombrero as he lay dying, alone in the shadows of a neighborhood not used to seeing murder scenes. He was the first person killed in Uptown that year. No suspect, no arrest, just a single round, a fleeing figure in a city where the quiet doesn't always mean safety.
Wait, am I tweaking? Hold on. That's a girl. What they talking about? What?
At 1:20 a.m., a quiet street in Chicago's South Shore neighborhood echoed with the sound of an argument, then gunfire. On the 7800 block of South Merrill Avenue, someone called 911, reporting the shouting. But no victim was seen, no gunshot alert came through. The system that once flagged gunfire instantly shot SPOTR. 7 long minutes passed, then the call came. A man was lying motionless in front of a house. Alonzo Smith, 56 years old, was found unresponsive and pronounced dead at the scene. No suspect, no motive, just a late dispatch, a life lost, and a neighborhood left wondering if things might have gone differently if the alert had come sooner. March 26, 2025, just after 5 a.m. on the 10,100 block of South Prairie Avenue near Bennett Elementary School, 25-year-old Sam McQuist B. Thompson was walking with 3 men he likely trusted until they turned on him. Surveillance footage shows the group moving casually down the street. Then suddenly, one of the men jogs ahead. Another, walking just behind Sam McQuist, pulls a gun and fires from point-blank range. The first shot doesn't kill him. Sam McQuist flinches, ducks, tries to escape, but before he can get far, both men unload. More than 35 bullets are fired, sending him crashing to the grass. Even after he falls, the shooters keep letting off rounds. This wasn't random. This was a backdoor setup, and the full, uncut footage, too graphic for YouTube, is available now at TopTrendReportTV.com. It's broad daylight when a black Dodge Charger cruises slowly past the block. Nothing unusual until you notice the build, tinted windows, spotlights. It looks almost like an unmarked police vehicle, but it isn't. Surveillance captures what happens next.
They getting in these Dodge Chargers, getting busy. What the hell? Oh, this homie right here. This him right here. So they went down. They spun a block. Like, oh, that's they mark right here. That's they mark right here. When you see the other cars pull off, you know they blowing him down.
Moments later, the same Charger circles back and stops. 2 suspects jump out, one of them wielding an assault-style rifle. Without hesitation, they run down their target and open fire in the middle of the street. Shells hit the pavement, the victim collapses. Within seconds, the shooters are back in the car, speeding off before anyone can react. It's fast, organized, and calculated. The full, uncut footage shows it all. What happened before the shooting, the exact moment of ambush, and the raw aftermath is perfect.
Nah, bro, that was crazy, bro. So these are some of the worst M's caught on camera in Chicago, bro. I can't believe they doing folks like these, and they all in Dodge cars, bro. I'm finna start running every time I see a Charger on bro grave. They wildin'. It's your boy MasoMoney. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and you can just watch another video, cause you know I'm consistent with it, and I'm trying to get to like 1,000 subs in a second. I don't think it'll be too long, so go ahead, help me get that. I see y'all in